Let's get to the starting 11s. First for the Whitecaps, 4 changes from their 1-0 loss to Orange County last time out. Mark, how do you see this breaking down for the Caps?
Well, a few changes, especially Caden Chung. He's coming back in. The young 17-year-old comes back into the right back position. He's a nice attacking fullback. But also, you'll see a little bit of a slightly different look from the Whitecaps 2 side today. They often set up in a 4-2-3-1. Today will be more like a 4-3-3.
As for the opposition, Arizona United, what stands out as far as the team from the desert for you, Mr. Rogers?
Well, as I said, there is a real English feel to this team. Players like Peter Ramage, you know, the amount of top-level games he has under his belt, Newcastle, QPR, and Crystal Palace. He'll be the one that leads the line at the back. Luke Rooney as well, and a very familiar name to Whitecaps fans in Long Tan.
Ben McKendry goes for a run up the near side here. Infield to Bustos, who will put an outside the left-footed ball, and he's through. It's over top, and Daniel Haber has a goal. And it is ruled out for an offside correctly. We'll have to see another replay of that.
You can see what Daniel Haber thinks of it. He's wagging his finger at the assistant referee.
Arizona will roll out of the back and thump the long ball again. Tyler Blackwood will chase and keep it in, and he's going to bring it infield. He has Sam DeWitt to take on. He's going to have a right-footed shot, and it'll go on the outside of the near post for a goal kick.
He's caused problems again with that nice early run, Tyler Blackett. But I tell you what, chosen to go with a free kick for Arizona there.
Luke Rooney loops it in shallow. It's plugged back into the area and headed away by Baldissimo, not far enough. Arizona's going to have a rip, and it will go wide of the near post.
Again, it's second ball opportunities for Arizona. That's what they're feeding off. Really courageous run to try and take on 3 or 4 Arizona defenders. Unlucky not to get more out of that situation.
Will Seymour quickly turns it back in field. Very good to keep possession there. Ooh, Sam DeWitt with a very risky ball. And Blackwood is away for Arizona. He'll have a left-footed shot, and he will score. It is 1-0 Arizona on a giveaway by Sam DeWitt. He played it square across the back line to Caden Chung. It gets picked off and put in the back of the net by Blackwood. Once again, 1-0 Arizona.
Seeing it on this goal kick, how much it's being held up by the wind.
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of loft behind those balls coming from this end. Kyle Gregg with a quick touch. Daniel Haber looking to play the ball aside. This is a battle of strength. Kyle Gregg puts it across, and no one's there but Bustos on the left foot, and he's robbed! And Bustos with the header again! Robbed off the line. 2 great chances for Marco Bustos. Excellent work inside the box by Kyle Gregg to set him up, and the Whitecaps win a corner. Quick couple tidy passes on the deck. Long loop ball forward again. Daniel Haber with a tidy ball, and they could be through here. Here's Ben McKendry. He's got Haber on the overlap if he wants him, and he's going to use him. Daniel Haber has a left-footed shot, and it will go over the net. Best chance of the game for the Whitecaps, set up by Ben McKendry on the counter. Daniel Haber scuffs it, gets under it a bit, and loops it over the crossbar. Fancy, you should have done a bit better there, Teddy.
Good recovery run by Sam DeWitt.
Luke Rooney now sees the run from his outside back, and he'll give it to him. Service into the area, right to Long Tan. He has a header down with Spencer Ritchie with a fantastic save. Almost hit right at him. A little bit of luck there. Hits him in the chest, and the rebound goes out for a corner. But oh my goodness, that was a chance, Teddy. Ben McKendry there just soldiers through. He's got Kyle Gregg on the run. He's got Marco Bustos coming in late, but he will win the foul. And he will play it against the Arizona defender, and he will see a yellow card for his troubles there. Blair Gavin, if I'm not mistaken, that's his second yellow, and that'll be, is it his second yellow? I'm pretty sure it is.
And there she's reaching.
And that is a red card for Blair Gavin. And one of the more questionable red cards, because it's one thing to get sent off for 2 nasty challenges, it's another to get sent off for standing in front of the ball, isn't it?
Hey, well, listen, I know they're having a committee meeting in front of the referee, but that's alert and decisive play for McKendry. We
lays it off for Uzo. Uzo didn't pick that one up. And now Christopher Diaz will carry out on the right side.
Again, Chung, that's all too easy. Can't just let Cascio get in behind him that easily.
Will Seymour will pick it up in the middle of the field and spread it for Declan Wynn, who was lively in the first half. Didn't look bashful to run at the defense, but has kind of been quieted down ever since.
It's a good run, though, from Wynn.
Puts it into the area. It's a tap in. It's missed. A wide open net, Teddy. We thought we were going to see the net bulge there I want to say it was Christopher Diaz at the bat stick, unmarked. It rolls across the area. A striker's delight, but no one there to tuck it away.
Whether they'll be able to get themselves on the scoreboard here.
Good ball. Good win there, I should say, by Christopher Diaz, who hasn't looked out of place so far.
Nope.
Declan Wynn providing a run there for Daniel Haber.
Good feed.
Here comes Thomas Gardner. He's wound his way into the area. It's a low touch, and it's in the back of the net.
What a play by Tommy Gardner, young residency product, with wonderful feet there in the 18-yard box to create that final ball.
Declan Wynn now on the far side. Tidy ball into Kyle Gregg. Tries to bring it under control, and he does. He'll take on the two backs. Served into the area to Sander again, and what an amazing save. And Sander will follow up and put it in the back of the net. It is 2-1, 2 goals for Thomas Sander in mere minutes. Excellent cross from his partner Kyle Gregg, and the Whitecaps have turned this around. 2-1 over 10-man Arizona. Daniel Haber will just thump it long and try and relieve some of that pressure. Let Thomas Sander chase for a bit. And it looks like Kyle Gregg is going to get away here, and we have a 2-on-1 on our hands with Kyle Gregg and Thomas Sander. He'll lay it across to Sander. It is 1-on-1. Thomas Sander right-footed, and he'll lay it into the back of the net for a hat trick. Thomas Sander from his strike partner Kyle Gregg. Again, they pair up, and Whitecaps FC have come from 1-0 down, 3-1 over 10-man Arizona in stoppage time.
And in the end, a 3-1 victory for the Whitecaps too. What a turnaround.
The referee has blown for full time. Whitecaps come from 1-0 down to defeat 10-men Arizona. Of course, that was probably the changing point of this game when that red card came out of the back pocket of the referee. Thomas Sander makes him pay. Kyle Gregg with some service. It is 3-1 Whitecaps at full time.